Top 5 observations from Bengals training camp. Today was a gorgeous day. Polar opposite. It was actually a rainstorm. They had to go inside. Shout out to Dan as always for posting this. They did have to go inside to the practice bubble because it was a downpour. So, a little sarcasm there. But anyway, number 1, Shamar Chase was all smiles after becoming the first player in team history to receive a 99 overall rating Madden. I would have thought somebody was already a 99. Like AJ Green, said Chase is basically a dream come true. Now, at the end of the day, the media hates us. The NFL hates us. And EA Sports hates us. That's why when you sim franchises with Madden, a lot of times if you're the Bengals, you're going to have a bad season. Because they love to hate us. So, in reality, Trey should have been a 99. Myles Garrett got a 99. Trey should have been a 99. Shamar Chase, obviously. Joe Burrow should have been 99. I think Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson were 99s. Joe Burrow should have been a 99, especially after last season. I mean, come on now. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. They hate us. They love to hate us. So, even if we had the best season of all time, even if we won the Super Bowl last year and did everything possible, they would have still gave us no 99s other than Chase. So, it is what it is. But that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. Although I'm pretty sure, isn't Chad Johnson literally on the Madden ratings team? I'm like 90% sure about that. He's like part of the Madden ratings program. So, what's going on, Chad? What's going on here, buddy? When they're not in their position groups, Yoshi and Chase Brown are inseparable on the field. We're honestly trying to outdo each other, said Brown. We're both extremely competitive, and we're both trying to increase our role in such an explosive offense. Honestly, you always seem to have the buddy system, and this works out very well. You got the buddy system. Number 3, after practice moved indoors, Shamar Stewart deflected Jake Browning passes on back-to-back snaps. You saw the physicality, said defensive line coach Darry Montgomery. You saw him affect the backfield. You tip a ball, you change the game. Tips and overthrows go to the defense. Not only that, he looked very explosive. He looked very fast. And just watching him play, I just love watching him play. Seeing him in training camp now that we can actually see him in training camp, I love seeing him in training camp because he just looks like an absolute monster. And as long as everything works out correctly, he should be. Okay, the videos aren't playing for whatever reason. That's his Twitter being stupid. Yesterday, Stewart described Amari Mims' heavy hands as 2 bricks in the chest. Today, Mims will turn the compliment. He's a fierce ball of fire. Look at him. We drafted him with the 17th overall pick for a reason. I 100% believe he's going to be a great player. Yeah, he will be a great player. Shamar is going to be an absolute monster. But at the same time, this is kind of just how it works. You go against the best in the game in Amari Mims, and yeah, it's going to be hard to beat the best in the game, Even the greatest legends of all time, when going against some of the best offensive linemen of all time, they're going to struggle greatly. So, and obviously, Stewart is a rookie, so he's going to have some struggling to do there, but we did see him against the second team look like cakewalk, which is kind of what you expect, right? Against the second teamers, you expect a guy who's a first round pick to look like that. Myles Murphy doesn't always. Even against the second team, Myles Murphy still doesn't look like, cakewalk. But hey, Myles Murphy, 2025 season. It's going to be his season. I say that every single day, hoping it is true. Chuck Sizzle had his best day of camp after having 2 surgeries in the offseason to fix a sports hernia. This is the best I've felt since coming into the league, said Jones. I'm ready to make plays whenever they need me and wherever they need me. Yeah. Again, I wish these videos freaking worked, but for some reason they do not want to work. This is the video, by the way. We showed it off earlier, but this is the video of, shout out to James, by the way, for posting this. This is the video of Shamar Stewart getting the pass breakup. Which, again, listen, at the end of the day, it looks funny because it's like, all he's doing is running straight forward with his hands up. Yeah, normally a quarterback would not throw a ball like that in that situation. Jake Browning, obviously, just it's in training camp. He's just going to throw it. In reality, you just take the sack there if you're the quarterback, because if you throw the ball like that, the guy's going to pick six it, okay? The guy's going to return it for 6. But still, he had 2 back-to-back pass breakups and, again, looked very good. The pass protection on Joe Burrow, this is another thing we haven't really talked about much, this is really, really good right now, is the protecting around Joe Burrow. As, of course, this is not going to load. But that is, again, our offensive line has looked really good. Obviously, Lucas Patrick out with an injury, so we have to kind of make do with what we have. For some reason, in my last couple videos, I've been taking the L, and I keep saying Jackson Carman instead of Jackson Kirkland. I don't know why. My brain, when I think of Jackson Kirkland, who is on our team, by the way, Jackson Kirkland is on our team. He's a right guard on the team. My brain goes to our former right guard, Jackson Carman. I don't know why. I've said it like 1,000 times now, and I've been trying to correct myself. But yeah, so if I ever say Jackson Carman, I mean Jackson Kirkland. I just don't know why I keep saying Jackson Carman. But again, like I said, offensive line-wise has been great. Twitter has not been great, but yeah, it is what it is. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. If it's a like and subscribe down below. Peace out.